Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and today's gonna be our second video with Starter Deck 14 Luffy. And I mentioned a lot yesterday about the matchup against Black Yellow Luffy, and today we're gonna have 3 games against them. So today's game is gonna be 3 games against Black Yellow Luffy, 1 game against Purple Black King, and then 1 game to finish up against Red Purple Luffy. So very fun matchups here. Again, if you want to understand the choices for the deck breakdown here, make sure to check out yesterday's video with the deck breakdown. And if you just like our content and you want to keep watching more Sirturmund, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. Enjoy this match. We're going against Black Yellow Luffy. I want to look for Issho. I think I'm going to mulligan this. I want to look for Issho. We don't get the Issho. I guess we have the Brannew at least, so that's not like the end of the world. Yeah, we'll pass. Okay, we'll go like this. Oh, we whiff here, fortunately. And then we'll pass. Just wait until we have some of this Gecko Moria. At least we have, like, the Gecko, right? So, I don't know why I attached one down there, to be honest. I don't think it was necessary. We got another Brannew. Get another Brannew. At least we get the T-Bone this time around, and we're still filling up the deck. Our thing. We can go Jack, and I guess start going for my stuff. Yeah, I guess we'll go like this. We'll go Jack, and then eventually just have access to my Gecko Morias. I don't want to take this hit, though. Seems bad to take this. I feel like we want to just block these easy ones. If we have the chance. Is it actually worth it? Am I okay with the opponent taking... I mean, the opponent's just going to go Sabo, right? Like, if I want to get rid of this Luffy, I have to get rid of it right now. But there's no way for me to get rid of it with the hand that I have at the moment. Like, the opponent's just going to go do their Sabo stuff. So I guess we'll just go like this. And I don't want to rest it, even though I get to cycle. I don't want to rest it because I don't want the opponent to attack into it. So let them play their Sabo, and I'm just gonna go Gecko, I guess, and put the Dawn and the Luffy to make sure that the Rebecca's at 5. So they have 5 for Sabo to stop this from getting KO by the Gyak. We're still gonna have enough big bodies on the 4, I guess, that I'm okay with this. Three is not the safest thing ever. Especially because I'm going to go down to 2 here. If the opponent attacks, maybe they don't attack. Oh, that's a huge Issho. Oh, I think it has to just be Issho. This would be 9, so the opponent's forced to give me a 2k. Opponent will be forced to give me a 2k if I attack into this. Opponent goes down to 1. Or I can just go here and get my leader to be a 6k. Opponent is still forced to give me a 1k here. Let's eat up the cards from their hand. We just ate up 2 cards from their hand. Let's eat up another one. With the Issho on the field, we're able to have this Rebecca Brook combo. Yeah, we'll be able to have Rebecca Brook, and we'll have the Tsuru. I mean, obviously the opponent just has to play another Sabo, right? So if they have another 5-cost Sabo, then I'm not removing anything. They can get down to 1. They will need to have another 2k counter to get down to 0. Which means that they shouldn't be able to play their Gecko here just yet. And next time we'll have Gecko and Issho on the field. Rebecca will not be vulnerable to the Rocket Luffy, which is what makes this matchup kind of better for you because you're actually able to protect her from it. So we don't have a target for the... Yeah, so we just go here and here. Because we don't have any target for the second part of Gecko, right? We don't have the smaller cost one. Yeah, so they have to. Okay, so they're gonna go like this, take the life, and just get another Sabo down. All right, that makes sense. The problem for the opponent here, though, is I guess they're at 7. They're not that low. I was gonna say the opponent has 3, 6, 7 cards. I was thinking if it's ever worth it for me to just go all in, forcing to have to give me both blockers and give me a ton of cards from their hand. But then they'll they have 2 lives. Okay, no, they get to keep the 2 lives. I forgot about that. Yeah. That makes sense. No, that makes sense. Yeah, they get to keep 2 lives, and if they have a second Gecko next turn, they get to do their stuff. The problem here is that I have to attack into them. Because no matter what, the opponent still has this Luffy to get rid of the life. I think I have to just go Gecko, right? Gecko. Rebecca. Gecko, Rebecca, I guess. Gecko, Rebecca. So we'll go like this. The Rebecca's not really getting me anything is the problem. Because I don't have any... I guess I could get the Brook. I could get the Brook, which should be a 1k counter. I have to get rid of at least one of these lives. So that the opponent cannot just stay at 2 life next time if they want to. So when we go Gecko... This is at 9, this at 6. I guess let's just eat up the 2k counters. Let's just go 9. Opponent could also just block with their Sabo here. Yeah. Okay, let's go 9. Let's go another 9 here. Okay. So then we'll just go like this. And we'll just get the 1k. Guess we might as well just get rid of this Yori. I guess what I could have gone double 8s. I did forget that this would have been an 8. So I could have gone double 8 here. We have eaten up another card, right? So that would have eaten up another card, which would have been potentially better. We saved the blocker for the Luffy attack. If the opponent wants to go for another Gecko here and keep their 2 life, that's when it's going to get a little bit scary. But that's not going to be a Gecko. The Luffy doesn't do anything. It's just going to be double Sabo. You need to find the 3rd Sabo. I guess you can just get another little kid and go to 11k. If they go to 11k, that is scary. Let's keep this Rebecca Sabo in case that I want to just go Rebecca Sabo next turn. Might have to go double blocker. Might have to go Rebecca Sabo. Yeah, we just block it. So now we get to stick with our... Opponent has 4 done now. So they don't have another Sabo. But they still get to put 2 lives on their top of their life. Yeah, they get to put 2 lives on the top because they haven't used their leader effect just yet. So that's why I said that attacking into their life last time probably was worth it. Because if the opponent continues to just stay at 2 life here, it's actually going to be a problem. I guess they have to eventually find more little kids or find another Gecko. That was their 3rd little Sabo. We don't have enough. Okay, so I mean you're committing to having to find the 4th Sabo then. Otherwise you're not gonna be able to survive to save the rest. The Luffy gets to stay on the field. Oh, they're just gonna... Okay, I mean, I'm okay with that. That would have been an additional attacker next time. They just wanted to get the draw, I guess. Okay, cool. So we have two options. We can go Rebecca, Sabo, or we can go Gecko into Rebecca and a 2K, but I think Rebecca Sabo might be better. I guess depends on how the opponent blocks here. If the opponent saves their Luffy, then Rebecca Sabo has to be the play. Because the opponent will still have the other two Sabos to attack with. No matter what, I have to keep... I guess I get to keep 9 down. I mean, obviously I get to put... I'm going to put it down here because this puts my Luffy at 6K. So no matter what, I'm doing this, right? That's a 6, 7. I can put another down here to get this to 8 if I need to kill this. I can also use the Jack to cycle out the Kuzan if I want to go Gecko into Rebecca instead. Or again, I think I'm gonna have to just go... I think I'm gonna have to just go Rebecca Sabo and just cycle out this Gecko and this Kuzan. It keeps me the most safe. Has to be 2-2Ks. Or I guess, like, again, the blockers, right? Very interesting. Okay, they took it. All right, so I think it is just... I'm still concerned that the opponent still has this Sabo here. If I go Gecko, the opponent has 3 attacks. Gecko, Rebecca, opponent has 3 attacks. I have 1 life, I have 1 blocker. And I have 2K, 1K, and another 2K to go to 10. Here we go here. I would love to play this Brannew, but I don't think I can. I think I have to just keep my board the way that it is. And I'm just gonna grab the 2K from the trash. I'm gonna need to have these 9K bodies on the field to be able to actually potentially kill them, even if they're able to keep both lives here. So they need to have either a Gecko or they need to have the 4th little Sabo. So they need to have their 2nd Gecko or the 4th little Sabo. Oh, that's a good one. Finger pistol. Did not play around it, but I'm still safe, I think. Opponent has only 6 stone left. I have 1 life and I have 2 2Ks. So like we can take the 10. Opponent can go to another 10. And we can go 8, 10, 11, and then we can block the other one. Yeah, we should be safe. I didn't play around Finger Pistol, but I had enough 2K counters in my hand because, of course, the Rebecca gave me the T1. That he ends up not mattering. So, again, they can go 10 and 6, or they can go like this, and I guess I'll give you... Give you the 1K, and then you go 10 and I'll give you the rest. Yep. Boom, boom, boom. And that should begin. They had another Sabo, right? They had a big Sabo, not a small Sabo. But it would have kept them. The problem is that they didn't have any more little kids, right? Because they didn't get a second Moria, so there was no way for them to actually boost up their Luffy. Which meant that even if they play the second Sabo, I guess it would have kept them. It would have kept them with 2 blockers and 2 lives. We probably just attack into their units, I guess, and just hide behind my blockers. So GG's. In this match, we're going against Black Yellow Luffy. I don't like the Ice Age, but I really like this Issho. This is tough. I don't like the Ice Age whatsoever. But it's like, I want to keep the Issho, so it's like kind of weird, you know, like one of those weird things where I want to keep the Issho, I want to keep the Kuzan. So it's kind of awkward. I don't care about this girl, right? Sure. We're gonna put a dot on it anyway, so we might as well just do it now. Let's go here. Brannew's pretty good. Brannew's pretty good. We'll have 7 dons, so we can even put the Rebecca down if we need to. Okay, so that's 2 Flampers down. Opponent gets the Luffy. That doesn't KO this, because I have 5 costs. Yeah, that doesn't KO that, because it's a 5 cost. We can also just honestly counter this and just play... No, let's go here. Let's counter for 2, and then we can just grab... Yeah, because we're gonna just grab that guy anyways. Nothing? Okay, cool. Yeah, we're just gonna grab that 2k counter. We are hand where we don't have anything meaningful, right? We don't have our big bombs either. So we don't have our big bombs. So opponent really give me the 2 Flampes. They start playing their Sabos here soon. So they just drew their first Sabo. They still have 11 cards. I can get rid of 2 cards with the Issho. But that's about it. I might keep this Rebecca. I might keep this Rebecca on the field for now. So Kuzan. And what else? Kuzan? Double Kuzan? Makes sense. I want to get something else. Sabo is great. Sabo is amazing. Let's start with the Issho first, though. Just make it harder for the opponent to do anything. He also puts my leader to be a Sitsuke. So we hit a Luffy and a Garb, which is not bad, honestly. We hit a Searcher, and we hit their Luffy that could help them have that into 0 life. The Sabo can cycle this Ice Age out of the way. So that's a Machina, so that's 3 2k counters that they use to take their own lives. They have an Ace on the top, so they know that they don't need to do anything else. I'm gonna need to play Sabo. I'm gonna need to play Sabo because I need to find geckos. I guess if the opponent has enough of the little kids, they can go all the way to 11 here. The Luffys don't matter. I guess the Luffys just gives them cards. That must mean that they don't have a little... Either they don't have another big Sabo or they don't have a little Sabo. One or the other. Oh, they play Ice Age on the Rebecca. I didn't even see that. I did not even see that, to be honest. We block this one and we take this one. Another Issho. Another Issho doesn't actually sound bad. Just mess up their cards advantage. And it's a big body. Luffy and Sabo, that's pretty good. Ace at 7. I want to kill Ace though. Opponent has 2 Luffy, so they can do their thing. I guess we go like this. We'll go 8. So I don't have any blockers. So I have to actually... I do want to attack them for 9 here. Force them to just lose that Luffy or take the life. They're gonna just give me the blocker, makes sense. That way they can put the blocker on the top. So now this is gonna be their Gecko turn, so I'm gonna go down to 1. They can also kill this instead. Yep. You go here. And they still get to keep alive. Like, them keeping alive is kind of hard, right? The life and the blocker. But I have 2 9k bodies, and I'm gonna have Gecko, not Gecko. I'm gonna have Sabo next to protect them. So even though I go to 1, here, I should be okay. Because the opponent's gonna have to actually block this stuff, right? Let's go here first. I might play Kuzan, to be honest. So, I guess if I play Kuzan, the opponent won't have to actually block this ones. I think I have to go 11-11. Yeah, I think I have to go 11-11. And just force the opponent to actually counter. And do their stuff here. They either have to block or they have to counter. Okay, so they end up countering, right? Because they counter, they end up having an additional attacker with the Sabo. I'm still a 6k body here. I still don't have a great, amazing hand, to be honest. But it's not, like, impossible either. Like, we can go 2k, 2k, and a 1k. And then we can go another 2k, 1k. And block and take the last life. They need to have another Sabo here, though. I wish I had a Gecko, right? Gecko's what I needed. I just lose here. 9. Like, I literally just lose here, no matter what I do. Because I ended up not getting a counter. If I had the counter here, I could have blocked with the Sabo. That's so sad. I needed just a 1k counter out of these cards. Like, why was it another Kuzan? Why was it another Kuzan? I guess I had to just draw. If I drew with the Kuzan like I was thinking, maybe I actually would have had the chance. So, GG's. In this match, we're going against Luffy. And this is a really good matchup for us. I'm going to keep this. I don't have the Issho, but I have the Brannew and the Kuzans. And everything else to, like, make it really nice. The opponent just goes ahead and drops that Machina right away. That's crazy. It makes sense, though, when you think about it. Yeah, it makes sense from them. Let's go here. This is going to be pretty fast. Now the opponent knows that they have some pretty good value here. We can go another Kuzan next turn and then go Jack. Maybe. I don't know. They get the little Sabo. They know exactly what their life is arranged with. And they get the Luffy. The Ice Age is going to be good for later. That's the Issho. That's kind of what I was waiting for. Yeah, we'll just go like this and give the down here to make sure that this is healthy enough. And now the Issho would allow me to pop their board, pop their cards, right? Is it better for me to just get rid of this guy? Might be better for me to go Jack. Let's go here. I think I want to get rid of that Luffy. I want to get rid of that Luffy so the Jack lets me do that. And we'll have the Jack on the field to set up for the Issho next turn. And my leader will still be at 6, right? So we can go like this. The problem is that the opponent still goes down to 1 here. I guess if the opponent goes down to 1, how crazy is it for me to just have this big attack? Okay. Yeah, we'll go like this. I don't think I'm gonna need that second Jack. We can go here to give everything minus plus 1 cost and also give my leader at 1k. So the opponent still has to find Sabos. Okay, so they I mean, I guess whatever they had, yeah. Whatever they had wasn't good enough for them to actually do it. So I'm just gonna go Issho. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go Issho. Opponent should know what their last life is. Okay, so they're gonna just go ahead and do it. If they have one more baby, that could be a problem. That's a good hit by them. So they keep themselves at 5 cards, making the Issho be not as good as I would like. Right? So the Issho now is not as good as I would like. I still probably need to play just a big body. Probably still need to play a big body, to be honest. Does the opponent have the 2 little babies? They don't. They don't have the 2 little babies here. So they don't have the 2 little babies. If I play Issho, the opponent's gonna have to find another just straight up a Sabo. This is interesting. I don't think opponent's ever gonna be a 6 cards anymore. If I play Gecko, I can at least put the Rebecca down and have a blocker. I think Gecko makes more sense. Yeah, I think Gecko makes more sense. I think we go Gecko. We go here. We don't select anything, and we just grab the 2K counter. And the opponent's at what? The opponent's at 7. I want them to find both Luffys. Because now their Gecko doesn't actually do anything. They don't have any little Luffys on the trash. So they don't have any little Luffys on the trash. So they had to just play a Sabo. Yeah, they didn't find a little Luffy anyway, so they had no way to actually get to 7K, which is why I decided to leave those 2 Luffys there, right? To force the opponent to have to actually find the Luffys. Because they didn't have the little Luffys in the trash, there was no reason for me to attack into them, because they don't have the Gecko play to actually get those 2 out of there. So, yeah, GG's. In this match, we're gonna against King. I'm gonna keep the Jacks. I'm gonna keep the Jacks. We have the Brannew as well to search with. Only chose to go first. So what? Oh, they got the Onigashima. All right, cool. I mean, it has to be Kuzan anyways. It has to be Kuzan. The opponent gets the Onigashima, so they get to ramp up here. I'll take it. Issho is not bad at all. Isho's not bad. Do I want to go for... I think I want to actually... If I go Kuzan now, opponent goes to 6. Opponent goes to 6. Do they have a way to... I'm okay with that. Using your Who's Who here, which could potentially kill my Kuzan, I think it's working out for us. That's somewhere it sits, so we can have Brook. Or we can have T-Bone. And then eventually we start playing this Jack value and making my little be a 6K. One is going to ramp up to 7, which means that net's only going to be a 9. So this is where their big moms can come in, the 9 cost. But again, the Jack is going to be a problem for them. You can't play the Who's Who from your trash. I'll take it. So... Brook is 3. Put a Don here. I guess let's go 6. Let the opponent block with the Rebecca on the 6, and then we just hit them for 7. Yep. So we go like this. And we can just kill the queen with the Brook. Okay. The extra cost here could make a difference. Next turn we have a Jack plus Ice Age, so we should be able to KO anything that the opponent plays. I guess we don't get to KO a 9 cost. Having the Brook on the field is super important though, because it will allow me to KO a 9 cost. Because -5, -1 is going to be getting it to 3. Just enough for the Jack. Now, again, this goes down to 2 costs. And the opponent goes who's who. Wow. Okay. Feels bad to use this Ice Age. Feels bad to use this Ice Age. Maybe we just go Jack. Maybe we just go Jack and put it down on the Luffy. I guess I could now go Sanji instead. Sanji is 5. Yeah, we just go like this. I don't want to attack with the Brook. I want to force the opponent to have to deal with this Brook. Let's attack them for 8. Let's force him to go to 1. Or give me 2Ks. My hand is really bricky right now. That's the problem. Okay, so 2Ks. I'll take that. And that was like their 4th who's who. No, that was only their 3rd because they got one back with the Rebecca. Yeah, okay. So we can still go Jack Ice Age next turn. Okay, well, we can still kill it, right? It has to be Tsuru. So Tsuru -2, Ice Age -5. That will be enough. Let's now take this 5. Let's keep myself at 3. Let's keep myself at 3. So -5. Here. We'll go like this. We'll go here. We'll cycle another Jack. KO this guy. And that way we go 6 and 7. They got to play their 10 cost, but unfortunately for them, I had the Ice Age. And the Ice Age is what makes that 10 cost play so dangerous. And we know that Jack is going to stay on the field, which means that this Nico Robin now is going to be crazy, because that's like an Ice Age and a stick. And then to take this, we have a Sabo. I don't want to give up the Sabo. And I think I want to keep both these cards. Like, I could have countered with a 1K because my latest at 6, but I don't think it was worth it. So you get to deal with this. We don't have the Brook, right? So because we don't have a Brook on the field, we don't get to actually kill the Snillin. Like, even if we do play... What if it's Issho? What if we go like this? We attack them for 9, forcing to have to take this. Go Issho. Bob 2 cards from their hand while also forcing them to take a life. I guess if the opponent saves themselves here, okay, so that's smart. Opponent did the right thing. Opponent did the right thing here, so it's gonna be Sabo, right? So it's gonna be Sabo, which leaves me with 3 cards. Let's go Sabo first, in case that we get like a... In case that we need to defend ourselves, right? And we just go like this for 10. So opponent did the right thing by playing around the Issho. We don't have a Rebecca on the trash, by the way. I actually think I want to have a Rebecca on the trash. So if I get the chance, I want to counter with this Rebecca, and then we just go Gecko, Rebecca next turn. I guess I can also just go Robin into Rebecca without having to do any of that shenanigans. Yeah, that ends up being better. I get to get rid of the Lin by doing it that way, because Rebecca gets me the Brook, which is going to give you the -1 that I need to get this down to 3. But I guess if I do that, I won't actually have the Dawn to make this a 6K. So let me think about that. Again, I can go Rebecca. Do I value having that extra down? Let's go here. Opponent can get their thing. They actually only go to 9 down. Oh no, they're gonna go to 8 because I forgot they had that. So we have the Brook anyways. Okay, so now we don't need the Rebecca. We can just do it like we thought about, right? We can go here. Yeah, we can go like this, right? And go here. Go here. Go here. Back for 7. And then next time we still have I should have attacked for 7 first, by the way, in case the opponent had a trigger that could have killed my Brook. They finally get their own Jack. All of my stuff is more. So they have their Sabo, so obviously we won't be able to KO their units anymore. The opponent can kill my Jack here by just attacking with the Linlin. Problem is that they only have 1 life. They got rid of both Jacks, obviously. They only have 1 life, so I can potentially threaten lethal. And I have 4 life here. You want to kill Jack. You want to kill Jack, absolutely, right? Yep. I'll take the 6. And then we just go Gecko, Rebecca, right? Yeah, we'll go here. We have to play the Gecko first to make sure that this guy gets the value that he needs. Is it actually Rebecca? Or do we go like Borsalino? I like the Rebecca because the Rebecca is still forcing the opponent to have to deal with her. We whip the Brannew. Like, that still gives me a 2k counter. And the opponent still has to deal with it, right? Do I want to play this second Brannew again? I think I do. And there we go. We get another 2k out of that. So this is going to be 5, 7, and 7, right? So we can go 5 here. And then we have 2 7s that the opponent has to deal with. While also developing a Gecko. Obviously, the opponent can just block this next 7. It doesn't matter. And give me a 2k here. So that probably was better for me to go 7, 8. Just to play around the Sabo block. Potentially. I mean, we get on the field now. I'm feeling pretty good. And we have enough 2k counters to actually save this Robin. That wasn't the play. I guess it's able to kill. Yeah, we just go like this. I could have killed that Sabo, by the way, but it didn't matter. Like, the opponent only has 1 blocker and doesn't have enough cards to actually get there, so GG. In this match, we're going against Purple Red Luffy. This hand looks good to me. I know I don't have... So look at the Sirturmund. Okay, well, we end up getting our Gecko anyways. So we end up getting our Gecko anyways. I guess we can... I mean, I could kill the Gecko with this. So maybe it would have been worth it for me to keep this. Kind of just want to kill their Nami. Like... I guess I could go Rebecca, Brook. But then the opponent will be able to potentially get rid of my Brook next turn. And then I'm not attacking for 6. I think I have to attack for 6. I have to attack for 6 and at least threaten the opponent to give me a 1k or their life. Yeah, I like taking cards out of their hand. So at least this Brook stays here, threatening the opponent. Can always play the Tsuru from my hand, I guess. So the opponent gets to attack for 7 and then for 8. I think we have to just take it. Yeah, we have to just take them. Okay. Alright. Rebecca. Tsuru. Lets me kill there, right? I guess we start here and see if the opponent defends it. If the opponent defends it, then we know we can just go Rebecca Tsuru to kill it. Okay, they don't go for it. So since they don't go for it, I might actually just play Tashigi out. I might go 7 here and go Tashigi. And have this Tashigi in the field as a threat to do a -2 to our opponent's character. Because then we have access to Jack next turn. Yeah, so you have to kill this Tashigi. I don't know about that. I guess it's a lot of rush value. We don't have a Tsuru on the trash. So Gecko doesn't do anything. Jack needs this to be -3. You can get -3 here. And it will still require the Tsuru after. I need to be able to play around the stupid I need to be able to play around the stupid thing. This is tough. -2, -1. That only gets it down to 5. I still need to do another -2 here. So it has to be Ice Age. Has to be Ice Age. I guess I could also just go -2 and then do the -1 and do it this way. But I think I have to go Jack. Because I think I have to cycle. I think I have to cycle. This is too this is too much. Opponent can play their 10 drop here. And that will get me down to... Okay, it's not a 10 drop. Alright, that's huge. That's huge. So with the Gecko next turn, we can do what we need to do then, right? We just need to put a Tsuru on the trash. So we can get rid of this kid. Although maybe we need to get rid of the Bon Clay now. We have Rebecca. We got rid of the Ice Age. I just need to get -4 here. This is -2. The Tsuru will be the other -4, so that gets rid of that. With this. But then this Bon Clay stays alive. And the Bon Clay is going to swing for 9. If we kill the Bon Clay, this is swing for 8. But the opponent still has this. I think it has to just... I mean, I guess I could also just go Jack. No, I think it has -2. -1, -1. No, it has to just be Gecko. It has to just be Gecko here. Oh, you know what I just did? I messed up. I messed up, guys. I needed to play the other stuff first. So I'm gonna have to commit to this. Over this, right? Yeah, I messed up. That was my mistake. This is gonna be 6. I guess we can go for 8 here. Force the opponent to give me a 2k, or they just take it. This Bon Clay is gonna swing for 9. So they can swing at the Bon Clay first and then play their 10 drop. That's not a 10 drop. That's just gonna be a Robin. So that's pretty good for them because that still lets them to get me. I can knock it down to 0. So I can knock it down to 0. But by copying this, the opponent gets some pretty good value to it. I'm gonna just go down to 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1 If the opponent has a second Nico Robin, it actually might be better for me to have counter with the Borsalino and just play the Borsalino. Wait, I'm okay with this. You can't afford to wait that long. You cannot afford to wait that long. Interesting. Yeah, we'll just go like this, I guess. They sent 8 and a 9. How are you defending that? You're gonna have to play another Nico Robin to get rid of the Rebecca. I guess I only have. I mean, the opponent doesn't have another attacker. Is the problem? You're gonna have another Radical. Okay. So we can go like this. And honestly, I guess, yeah, we don't have anything else to play from the trash, and we can just grab a 2K. Do I want to play this Brannew? Let's go. We got another 2K. So we replace a 1K for a 2K. Next, so we have double Gecko. You need to have a second Robin for that to do anything to us. Let's go here. I like this Borsalino blocker. That cannot be removed. So we go here. We attack for 3. This is 7, 8. Let's go for 8. Force the Radical Beam out of them. Okay. Let's go for 10. Let's go for 10. Can go for 6, force another card out of their hand. And then we can play the Borsalino blocker. Because of the Borsalino blocker, even if the opponent has the 10 drop, they don't have enough value to get there. Because they only have 3 attacks, even with the 10 drop. So that's the game. Yep. So, GG's. Hey, welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed today's games of Luffy and the 2 days of worth of videos, right? So again, first time I'm showcasing this later in the channel, and honestly, I'm so used to playing black, but it still takes some thinking, right, to be able to kind of get some of these combos off. It's not as easy as what you can do with Rob Lucy, in my opinion. So it can be a little bit tougher to play, in my opinion, than Rob Lucy. You really gotta understand where you can get the value, you know, when you have to get that, when you have to just commit to just keeping that 1K in your leader, etc., etc. But anyways, hope you enjoy the showcase over the next 2 days. I think tomorrow, the next leader in our list is going to be none other than Tsuru. So I want to play Tsuru. I haven't played Tsuru in a long time, so I'm excited to try that out. So if you want to keep up to date with that, make sure to like to this video and subscribe. We post One Piece videos every single day. You can also find us on Twitch at Tsuru. We stream every now and then. And you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are above in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.